Kilda Seabaths. You can see from on my left hand side. So let's try to make a painting of it.
So it was a sunny day in St Kilda, so I decided to go ahead and do some urban sketching. I'm going to paint this nice building, St Kilda Seabaths, and let's look at my urban sketching setup. So first I have my Schminke watercolor pans, and I'm painting on my Baohong cold press A6 sized sketchbook, and I have a simple pencil, some brushes I got from IKEA, a rag to wipe off the brushes, and my clip-on water containers. So from here onwards, the video has been sped up. The first part is my drawing, and this is a really simple sketch, not paying attention to the details at all, just getting the dimensionality of the building and marking where the shadows are going to be, because there was a lot of direct sunlight on the paper and I could not clearly see my pencil markings because I'm using a really light pencil. Just adding those details, and now I'm going to add the initial washes. I'm going to wet the paper for the sky first, and then I'm going to add some blues to it, and to accent the blues I'm going to add some bright red in there. And there's no red in the sky at this time of the day, but it doesn't look very unnatural after all, because the reds work perfectly with the blues in there. Now I'm mixing a mixture of yellow for the shadowy part of the building, and I'm careful not to get that yellow on the light parts of the building. Just adding those yellows, letting it mix with the blues of the sky, and now I'm mixing a greyish mixture for the ground. It's a tarmac next to the building, and now I'm adding the dome. I'm going to make sure the shadow and the light part mixes in there to show that circular dome shape. Adding gutters to some dimensionality there, going in and fixing those shadow areas. I'm using a flat brush. It's really good to get architectural details. Now I'm going in and adding some details to that shadowy part, because that wash looked very uniform. That doesn't look really nice on a watercolor painting, at least in my style, so I like to add some details. Now I'm adding that cast shadow from a tree which was casted onto that light side of the building. I really like that shadow. I think that's what drew me into this scene first. I'm going ahead and darkening the shadow, and now I'm adding that palm tree on the side. I really like that tree, but it's not green. Like I'm mixing a reddish, bluish, yellowish green, all the other colors except for green for that tree, but I really like that. And now I'm adding like random details, some windows here and there, just to add interest to the painting. And I think after those details are done, you can see that the painting is quite complete. Now I think I'm going to do a splatter. I think I did the splatter to add a little bit more interest to the painting. And now I'm going and adding even more details, because those like darks I added right now, it really makes the painting pop. And now I'm adding a bit of white. I'm using gouache white, which is not transparent, so it lays on top of the watercolor. This is really useful to show the highlights and those white details on the flag. So just fixing the shadows. I think I overworked that area a little bit, but I'm not too mad about it. This was a really quick watercolor sketch. I think I spent maybe 10 to 15 minutes on it. And thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, like this and subscribe to my channel. I will hopefully make more urban sketching videos. Thank you.